What if I told you that the biggest threat to the 2026 World Cup isn't France, not England, not even Argentina, it's Portugal. Yeah, Portugal. A team that looks so stacked, it actually feels unfair. Because when you look at this squad, you start to wonder, did football just create a cheat code? Let's be real, Portugal have always had talent. But 2026? That's different. That's everything clicking at once. Ronaldo, the legend, the icon, the man who refuses to slow down. He'll be 41, but somehow still built like a machine, still obsessed with rewriting history. And that obsession, that's what might fuel Portugal's most dangerous World Cup ever. But this time, he's not carrying them. He's leading an army. Behind him, Rafael Leão, one of the fastest and most terrifying wingers alive. His pace breaks defenses, his power bends games, and when you've got João Felix finally rediscovering his confidence, suddenly, Portugal's attack looks unstoppable. And hey, if you're the kind of football fan who lives for stories like this, dynasties forming, legends chasing glory, nations rising to dominance, then make sure you hit subscribe to Soccer Subs right now. Because we're breaking down every team heading into the 2026 World Cup. Tactics, stories, and hidden gems that other channels don't even notice. You'll never regret being part of this community of real football fans. Now, back to the madness, because this squad isn't just attack-heavy, their midfield is ridiculous. Bruno Fernandes, a creative engine with vision that cuts through defenses like a knife. Bernardo Silva, pure class, pure control, like he's playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. And then there's Vitinha, the calm controller who makes everything around him work. Portugal's midfield has everything: leadership, balance, genius. Defensively, they're built like a fortress. Ruben Dias, the commander, a wall that bleeds leadership. Next to him, Antonio Silva, the young prodigy with ice in his veins. Both of them, disciplined, composed, ruthless. And behind them, Diogo Costa, the modern keeper. Quick, smart, fearless, and with distribution that starts attacks faster than most midfielders can think. But here's the part that really makes Portugal 2026 different. Their depth. They don't just have a starting XE. They have a starting 20. You can bring on Gonçalo Ramos, the guy who dropped a hat-trick in his first ever World Cup knockout game. Nuno Mendes, explosive, fearless. João Cancelo, a tactical chameleon who can play anywhere. Even players like Pedro Neto and Mateus Nunes could walk into most national teams. Portugal's bench could probably make it to the quarterfinals on its own. Now combine all of that, elite quality, experience, tactical flexibility, and you've got the most complete squad heading into 2026. While other nations are rebuilding or fading, Portugal is peaking. They've got the youth of Leão, Silva, and Ramos, the experience of Ronaldo, Bruno and Bernardo, and a coach finally letting them play fearless football, and that's why so many fans are starting to whisper, this could be it. Ronaldo's last dance, the golden generation's first crown, the stars aligning at the perfect moment, because think about it, France might have the depth, Argentina has the heart, but Portugal, they've got both, skill and soul. The craziest part? They're no longer a one-man team, this is evolution. The Portugal of 2016 was gritty. This Portugal, it's dominant. Every attack looks rehearsed, every press perfectly timed, every player ready to become the hero. If they win it all in 2026, it'll feel like destiny. Ronaldo finally lifting the one trophy he's been chasing his whole life, surrounded by the new generation he inspired. The story would be too perfect, almost cinematic, but that's football, right? It writes scripts no movie ever could. So, remember this moment. Because when 2026 comes and Portugal start tearing through opponents, don't say you weren't warned. They're not just contenders, they're favorites. A team built to conquer, a squad balanced by brilliance and belief, and maybe, just maybe, the team that finally makes Ronaldo immortal. Portugal 2026, not a dream, not a rebuild, a revolution.